Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be reading After, which is the first book in the After series. So I have actually already started this video twice, but I started rereading it for the third time a couple of months ago, got in a reading slump, and then I lost the footage, and then I just stopped reading it for a while after I started the vlog again for the second time, and guess what? Lost the footage, so I'm starting it again and I'm hoping that it'll be better. So I have already got quite far into it. I'm about here. So I'm 236 pages into After already, and I'm still enjoying it as much as I did the first time. It's just obviously I don't think I was ready for a reread when I started to reread. But if you don't know what this is about Hardin and Tessa. And Tessa is going to college. Got her first day of college, and she kind of has like this overprotective, strict mother. So keep that in mind. So Tessa is going to college, and she goes in her dorm room, and there's her roommate Steph, and Steph is kind of like the gothic person with like those tattoos, piercings, whatever. And Tessa's mother is like, no way, you're getting a room change. But Tessa's like, no, it's fine, okay. And please note, Tessa has a boyfriend called Noah. So they move in, whatever, okay. And then Tessa has her first couple of days, and that's when she meets Hardin. And Hardin is like the bad boy, and then Tessa's like the good girl. It's that trope. But in this book, the relationship is so toxic. Like, when I first read it for the first time, which was years ago, I didn't realise how toxic it was. But obviously now that I have, now that I have read it so many times, you notice how toxic it is. But it's just one of those series that are just so addicting. So I'm going to continue reading some more. But I just wanted to give you a bit of a synopsis, and that's basically what it's about. Well, the first book anyway, but the series is just overall huge. I put this in sections. There's actually 3 sections, but last night I read some more, and actually I think I got over the section that I put out. But it's to make it easier for me. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, I'm going to go and read some more. Oh, originally I was also going to make this vlog where I read the whole series again, but I don't fancy reading the whole series again, to be honest, so we're just going to be rereading After. So I have been also promising you guys this video, and that's probably the only reason why I'm doing it, because otherwise I would have just scrapped the whole idea. But I've been saying I'm going to be doing it for months, so I want to keep my promise. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go and read, and I'll speak to you all soon. Okay, so this has turned more into like a sit-down book review kind of thing than a reading vlog, because it kind of failed. But I thought you'd still be okay with kind of like a book review, so, I'm going to continue. But I finished After a couple of days ago, and I thought that I would quickly do a review and tell you my thoughts. So this was my 3rd time reading After, and I don't know if it's just because when I started reading it the first time, I was in a reading slump. Like, the 3 times I've tried to film this, but the first time I ever tried to film it, I was in a reading slump, and I thought, oh, if I read a book that I love, and that actually got me into reading, that might help me. It didn't. Another book actually helped me with that, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I did the first and second time. The first and second time, I read it in 2 days. But this time it's took me 3 months. And I think it's because obviously I already knew what happened really well. So maybe that was the issue. But otherwise, I still love this book. I will always love this book. It's still a 5-star read for me. I haven't lowered it down or anything, because it's not the book's problem. This will always have my heart, because this book, the whole series gave me the passion for reading. So it will always be a 5-star. But with this, when I first read it, the first time a couple of years ago, I didn't realise how toxic the relationship was. Now, I knew the relationship was toxic. I wasn't blindsided. but I didn't realize how bad it was, like how toxic. Like, it's so bad. I mean, when Harden was like, "You're mine," like, okay, like, excuse me, but he didn't even say it in like in normal romance books where it's supposed to be like, you know, such a romantic thing or whatever. It was in a way of possession, and we don't like that. No, women aren't property, okay? So yeah, that is one thing that bugged me and that I realised from the first and second time that I read it, that how toxic Harden is. And also with this, I kept finding myself being like, why do you keep going back to Harden, Tessa? Like, what is going on? But I was glad when she did. But then I just had so many mixed feelings with this. Like, crazy. And the scene when Tessa's mother turns up after she's moved in with Harden, that was a crazy scene. Like, I think that'll forever be my favourite scene. I know, toxic, but I love it. I dislike Tessa's mother with a passion, just don't like her at all. That's it really. So, yes. Did I enjoy my third reread? I did, but not as much as the first and second time. So, you know, but nothing against the book. I think it was just the timing and all of that. So, it's going to be a couple of years before I read this next, I think. Maybe I just need a break from the afterworld. Because I read it in 2021. No, 2020. Which was, I think it was like June, July, August, around summertime. Then I read it January 2021, and then I read it now. So I think I need a break because I've read it every year. So yes, that is my review. It was messy. This whole thing is messy, and I apologise because it was bad. I was even thinking of giving up on this whole reading vlog or book review or whatever it is now. But I promised it, you guys, and I've been saying that it's coming. So here it is. But yeah, anyway, so, read after, that's the end of this reading vlog / book review, whatever it turns out to be. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe if you want. It's free, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye!